Alrighty, good evening, minor league baseball fans. Welcome to Minor League Baseball, the show. Tonight is our third game of this four-game set between the visiting Midland Rockhounds and your San Antonio Missions. Well, this week we're celebrating Cinco de Mayo Day for the Missions. We are calling them the San Antonio Chanclas. And yeah, guys, we are glad you are coming out with us, enjoying this evening of baseball. And most likely, we are going to have a good evening. Well, tomorrow the teams round out the series. After that, Corpus Christi comes in on Monday with a four-game set. And it'll be good from there. Go online now and print out your tickets of Minor League Baseball. You download the app for free on the App Store. It is called First Pitch. Well, in just a moment, we will have the starting lineups. Colorful Tuber, how you doing? And right now, we are about to get ready for your scorecards as we get ready for tonight's starting lineups. First, for the visiting Midland Rockhounds. Leading off and playing in the left field, Bruno Perez. Perez at left. Steve Lombardozzi will be second for the Rockhound order. Lombardozzi at second. Eric Cordero will be the shortstop, playing third for the Rockhounds. Kyle Atwood will be the center fielder for Midland. Atwood at center. Garrett Angel will be batting fifth for the Rockhound order. Angel at third. Deandre Tapia will be the designated hitter. Tapia, the DH. Raymond Hernandez will be batting seventh for the Rockhounds. Hernandez at right. Dustin Garno will be the catcher for the Midland Rockhounds. Garno catching. And rounding out the batting order for the Rockhound order, first baseman Barry White. Perez, Lombardozzi, Cordero will be your first lead on three. Atwood, Angel, and Tapia will be your middle three. Hernandez, Garno, and White round out the batting order for the Rockhounds. And on the mound for the Midland Rockhounds tonight, Tommy Dory. Dory, tonight's Rockhounds pitcher. And now here is the starting lineup for the San Antonio Chanclas. Leading off and playing for the Chancla order, Colby Trojowski. Trojowski at left. Ryan Benjamin will be second for San Antonio. Benjamin at short. Lester Canales will be batting third for the Chancla order. Canales at first. Center fielder Willis Robinson will bat fourth for San Antonio. Robinson at center. Miguel Miranda will be at third. He'll bat fifth for San Antonio. Batting sixth for the San Antonio Chanclas is the second baseman, Cedric Abercrombie as second. Luis Ybarra will be the designated hitter for tonight for the Missions. Batting eighth is the right fielder, Lee Tan at eighth. And rounding out the batting order for the San Antonio Chanclas, the catcher, Darrell Mayer. Mayer, tonight's catcher for the San Antonio Chanclas. Trent Jozowski, Benjamin Canales will be your lid on three. Robinson, Miranda, and Abercrombie will be your middle three. Rabayan, Tan, and Mayer round out the batting order for the San Antonio Chanclas. And on the mound for the San Antonio Chanclas, Greg Braxton. Braxton, tonight's Chanclas pitcher. Here's your starting lineups.
Game's future stars are on display as minor league baseball comes your way on the show. Tonight we've got a good matchup in store between the Midland Rockhounds and the San Antonio Missions. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Number 51 will be on the mound for the away team in this one. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, it's hard to have all four of your pitches on, but I think if this guy can have 2 or 3 of his 4 pitches and have command of them, he's going to have a really good game.
Striding in, Bruno Perez, and we are set for baseball here this evening.
Left fielder, Bruno.
First pitch on its way. And a cold strike on the game's first pitch as we bring you this one here tonight. Braxton, become known as a starting pitcher that frequently works deep into games. The kind of guy you want on the staff when your team needs some rest because he tends to eat up innings all by himself.
Man, every team is looking for a guy like this. In a day and age where we're going to the bullpens more early and more often, you need at least 1 or 2 guys into the rotation that have the chance to get you into the 7th or 8th inning, and he's definitely one of those guys.
Time now to give you a look at the batting order for the visiting squad. What do we need to know about these guys for this evening's matchup on the road, Dero?
Well, Matty, this lineup's going to have to find a way to score early. Get this pitcher uncomfortable, stay on the attack, get into the bullpen. That's the name of the game. They let this guy settle in, he'll breeze through 7 strong.
1 ball, no strikes to count. Good night for baseball. 69 degrees here at first pitch. Bases are empty, 1 man out. A fastball that just misses inside. Sent on the ground out to second. Backhanded. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out.
Batting third, shortstop, Eric.
Stepping into the box, Eric Cordero. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Popped up. Canales is there. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. So not much happening here in the top half of the first. So it's on to the bottom of inning number 1. No score. Tommy Diori will be tasked with the starting pitching assignment for the away team. What's your take on him, Dan?
Well, this guy's kind of unique. How about a 5-pitch repertoire that he has? That gives him a lot of options for both righties and lefties. And if he's on, he could be really tough to hit.
Stepping up now, Colby Trojanowski. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Left fielder, Colby Trojanowski.
Here's the first pitch to him. On the ground to third. And that's the first out. And with that, here's a glance at the starting lineup for the home squad. What's the key for a home victory tonight, Dero?
A huge key I see for this lineup is they're going to have to make this defense work. They're not afraid to kick a baseball around. If they can put the ball in play and make this defense beat themselves, they don't even have to worry about running into a three-run homer.
So stepping in, Ryan Benjamin, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Strike one to start the at-bat. One out, nobody on. A swing and a ground ball to third. But that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now.
Hey, he looked like he was a little bit out in front on that breaking ball right there. The body can go a little bit. If he was able to keep his hands back a little bit, he might have been able to do some damage with that pitch.
And that's into the outfield for a one-out base hit.
Hey, the leadoff man wasn't able to do his job, but the number 2 hitter came through right there with a single, setting the table for the big boys.
Standing in now, Lester Canales. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Benjamin, base runner at first with one out. Right side. And that's through for a hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
You know, as a former infielder, Danny, they always say you can't be in 2 places at once, but you got to be a little frustrated right here that ball found the hole.
Yeah, that's a tough thing. You make a quality pitch and a guy shoots one through the right side, normally a vacated spot right there. 9 out of 10 times somebody's there to make that play. Unfortunately not, and now we've got a couple of guys on.
Back up. Oh, no, that got him. No chance to recover, and let's hope he's okay out there.
That had to be in the scouting report right there. You don't see too many breaking ball ambushes in the game anymore. He had to know that pitch was coming.
Standing in now with runners in scoring position, Miguel Miranda, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. Center field, base hit. The run comes across the score, and they jump ahead 1-0.
Boy, that has to feel good as a hitter, D-Roy. You get that base hit to give your team the lead. You have to feel good.
Yeah, it's just a nice approach. You see him turn to his boys right there and get fired up with the dugout. 100%, not trying to do too much, able to quiet the moment down, center himself, and come through in a big spot.
Stepping in now, Cedric Abercrombie as he rips it on the ground to second. To second for one. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. 4-6-3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. The 3 of us are back after this message and a word from our local stations. Leading off the inning, Kyle Atwood, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike. And a good job to lay off the fastball. They're close, but it's 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now.
That fastball must have a little late life on it, because that was right in the wheelhouse, and he still wasn't able to get good wood on it.
Hard hit ball to second. Throw to first will be in time, and there's 1 gone here to start the second.
All right, here's how the home side's lining up defensively. You want to talk about shutting a running game down? The guy behind the dish has an absolute cannon. I mean, you will not see guys get but 2-step lead off first base today.
Stepping in, Garrett Angel. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. A windup and the 0-1. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And trouble it is. It's down for extra bases. And he'll pull into second with one away.
No mistake what he was sitting on. Fastball, middle of the plate, kept his hands back, stayed through the baseball, and delivers a hard hit line drive.
Into the box now, DeAndre Tapia, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Angel, the runner at second with one away. Now a little pop-up off toward the first base side. Oh, and he misses it.
Hey, I don't mind you throwing a fastball in this situation, but I think, if we're being honest with ourselves, that one caught a little bit too much of the plate.
And 2-2.
Well, that's what you want from your curveball on 1 and 2. You start it in the zone and let it break out of the zone where it can't be punished. Didn't get him to go after it, but the execution was nice.
Grounded to the right. And that's through into right field for a base hit. And on the play, the runner moves into scoring position now at second. So striding in, Ramon Hernandez, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now. And that one right down Main Street.
You know, he fell behind 2-0, Matty, but he battled right there and got right back in this count. An aggressive fastball, middle of the zone.
The count now at 2-2. Popped him up. Miranda is over, and he tucks it away for the second out. Coming to the plate now, Dustin Garneau, and he'll be tasked with bringing home the potential tying and go-ahead runs, both of which are standing in scoring position. And there's ball one. Runners at second and third with two gone. Now a flare out toward right center. 10 is after it. He can't get to it. This one's down. And the run is in to score from second. It's now a 2-1 ball game.
Hey, Dan, batter drives in two right there to give his team the lead. This looks like it's going to be a little bit back and forth. As a pitcher, how do you stop the bleeding?
The one thing you have to do is just concentrate all you can to try to get that first.
And the third baseman is there to make the catch, and the inning is over. So 2 runs on 3 hits, 1 error, and 1 man left on. On now to the bottom of the second. The Rockhounds are out in front, 2-1. Leading off the inning, Luis Ibarra, and they'll need him to get something going here. First pitch of the at-bat. He pulls this one into right, and a base hit, so the leadoff man is aboard.
Hey, the offense did their homework coming into this one. There's another leadoff knock in the second. That makes 5 hits already for these guys.
Into the box, Lee Tan, as it's on the ground toward the hole. He lays out, but he can't make the play, and it's thrown into right. On to the third baseman, but it's off the mark. And now this ball's going to wind up out of play, and that'll compound matters even further.
Sometimes you got to tip your cap. The pitcher spotted his pitch down in the zone right there, below the knee. Offensive player was all over it.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Hit to first. White comes up with it. And he'll take this to the bag himself for the first out, but it's a productive one as the runner moves up to third.
Okay, here's a defense for the away team. And you talk about fitting a profile for a right fielder. Big surprise who brings the absolute bazooka to the game today. That is the right fielder. Don't look for anyone to test this guy.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Line towards center field. And a base hit, and that'll get the run in from third.
Boy, you know, in today's game, D-Row, pitchers are being taught high velocity, go get ahead, strike one. Boy, that didn't work in that situation.
Yeah, and guys have such put-away pitches, Dan. You don't want to go super deep in the count. Find yourself with 2 strikes on you, and here comes a nasty slider or a nasty split finger. He had an approach right there. He wanted to use an ambush tactic, and it worked.
In now, Ryan Benjamin. Oh, that one got the pitcher. No chance to make the play. Let's just hope he's okay on the mound.
So frustrating, D-Row. You make a good pitch and you get these guys that can run around and they're fast. You think you have an out, and all of a sudden it turns into an infield single.
Yeah, this is definitely part of his game, the ground attack, Dan. He's a speedster. He's going to get a ton of infield singles, and he knows how frustrated that pitcher is.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. That's lifted the other way out to left. Perez makes the catch, and now they might be able to double them off at first. Throw back to second, and that's a double play. So it's 2 runs on 4 hits, 1 error in the inning, and a runner left on. We'll go now to the top of the third. San Antonio's out in front, 3-2. Digging in, Bruno Perez. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. First offering on its way. A dangerous changeup left high, but called for a strike.
These are huge innings for a team's morale. The pitcher wants to go out and throw that shutdown inning up and get the boys back swinging the bats again with a chance to capitalize and even extend this current lead.
Tan has the best view of this one, so he'll take it for the first out. Digging in to try it again, Steve Lombardozzi. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. This one's down to third. And a base hit as that's into left, and they've got themselves a base runner.
Pitcher went to the well one too many times. Back-to-back fastballs. Hitter was able to keep his hands through, deliver a nice line drive.
Stepping in now, Eric Cordero. Standing in from the right side as he takes strike one. He popped out in his first trip. And he'll look at a fastball just off the black, and it's even at 1. 1-1 pitch is a curveball that misses ball 2.
You know, I think he's having a hard time with that curveball right now, and that's part of the reason why he struggled early on in the start. It's so important to have command of those secondary pitches, or hitters just start sitting on the hard stuff.
And he is in there.
That's grown man strength right there, able to take a fastball inside and muscle it out to center field for a base hit.
Into the box now, Kyle Atwood, as he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch. It's strike 1. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Line drive to center field. And the tying run is in to score from third. It's a 3-3 game. Ready for another chance? Garrett Angel. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Nope.
A bit high there. A ball and no strikes.
Well, you know, giving up 3 straight hits is bad enough, but now it looks like he's starting to nibble a little bit. It's hard not to when you're getting hit, but you don't want to put yourself in bad counts.
And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him. And this will go down as an E5 as you can see the exasperation on his face. Striding in once again, DeAndre Tapia. He reached on a single in his first try. Robinson is in pursuit. He gets there to make the catch, but this should bring home a run as the runner tags from third. And the run is in to score from third. It's a 4-3 game. Digging in for his second at-bat, Ramon Hernandez. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
Well, you can see what happens here. He's so focused on lining up to make his throw that he forgets one small detail. You got to catch it first, so he gets tagged with an error, as well he should.
Ball one to start the at-bat. The 1-0 home. It is a fastball in off the plate for a ball.
That's a good approach when you're facing a young arm you might not be too familiar with. Take a look at a few and see what he's got. Now he's got himself ahead in the count.
3-0 to him now. 3 runs already home here. Taking all the way, it's 3-1 now.
Pretty adamant about working him inside right now. Back-to-back fastballs, and that one was able to find the zone.
Abercrombie is there, and the side is retired. So 3 runs on 3 hits, 3 errors in the inning, and a couple of men left. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. The Rockhounds lead it 5-3. Leading off the inning, Willis Robinson, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So an inning opening single kicks off their half of the 3rd.
Boy, this has the makings of being a rough day at the office, D-Row. A hit already here in the 3rd inning, and he's already allowed a few runs. He's right back in trouble again.
Yeah, heavy traffic alert, Dan, no doubt about it. That's what you want to do. You want to put the pitcher on the defensive, and early going, the first 2 innings, they were able to do that. Nothing has changed here to start the 3rd.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Line toward right center. And a dive, but he comes up empty, and this is big trouble now out in right center. Robinson isn't stopping. Here he comes to the plate, and he will make it back to second and be content with holding on there.
This guy just feasts on mistakes up in the zone, and that's exactly what he gets right here. A bell-type pitch, he drives into the alley. Great chance now with 2 runners in scoring position.
Into the box, Cedric Abercrombie. He sends it on the ground softly to the left. Throw to first, not in time as the run is across to score.
Hey, that's great hustle right there out of the box. Not everybody's getting it right out of the chute from step 1, but I have to ask you, Dan, how frustrating executing a pitch and there's an infield knock.
It is, D-Row, and you can read that right off the bat as a pitcher. You can read the angle. You know that that ball is going to be hit on the ground, and you're thinking deep down inside, okay, there's a quick out, and it just wasn't meant to be.
He's set. Here it comes. A double play ball to second. 4, 6, 3, and they turn the double play.
Oh, that double play gave him a really good chance to minimize the damage here. 1 run has come across, but now he just has to work to strand that runner at third. Would be pretty huge if he can do that.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Lee Tan, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. First offering on its way. Line drive to center field. Atwood is there, and it's a very quick inning as the side is retired. So 1 run here on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left. On now to the top of inning number 4. The Rockhounds are out in front, 5-4. Digging in the switch hitter, Barry White.
First baseman, Barry White.
Up high in the air. Miranda over to his left. 1 out.
Now batting, left fielder, Bruno.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Bruno Perez. He flew out in his last at-bat. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. The 1-0 home. Lifted in the air to center. Robinson has a play. 2 gone.
Now batting, second baseman.
Digging in and looking for more, Steve Lombardozzi. A hit in 2 tries so far. And he lays off there, 1-0. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Here's a high pop-up.
And the catch is made right on top of the pitcher's mound for the third out.
So after the 3 spot last time around, he's able to bounce back and hang a 0 here. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. The Rockhounds lead it 5-4. Leading off the inning, Darryl Mayer, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Catcher, Darryl Mayer.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hit hard on the ground to short. That's through for a base hit, and he's 1 for 2 now. So a leadoff base hit out of the 9th spot, and that sets the top of the order up nicely here to start the inning.
Hey, another leadoff knock right there. This game has been full of offense, full of traffic on the base pass. Let's see who's going to get that big double in the gap to clear him.
From the stretch. Swing and a flare hit toward right. Hernandez moving in, but he can't make the play as it finds the outfield grass. Digging in once again, Ryan Benjamin, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Here comes the first pitch. Soft liner towards center. That's in there. Base hit. And the runner stuck in a pickle between third base and home. The tag, and they got him coming back to third.
Oh!
Now batting, first baseman, Lester Canale.
Ready for another shot now. Lester Canale. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. He's set, and the pitch. Ground ball to second. This could be 2. Fielded cleanly. There's 1. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Now at the plate, Eric Cordero. He singled his last time up.
Eric Cordero.
First pitch of the at-bat. There's a fastball right over the inside corner. The windup and the 0-1. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Trojanowski moves over. He's got it 1 away. Offense apparently not hard to come by tonight as you get a look at our line score through the first half of the ball game, and boy, the runs have been coming fast and furious so far. Ready once again, Kyle Atwood. He came through with an RBI single in his last at bat. Now here's the pitch. And that one swung on and missed. 0-1.
What a well-executed pitch right there. Just a little bit off the corner right there. Got a great hitter to go a little bit outside his zone.
And that is through into center field for a 1-out single. Around second now and headed for third. Atwood takes the turn at third. He wants it all. He'll score easily. And it is now 6-4.
The fans are not happy, and I can't blame them. And inside the parker on that hit, there's simply no excuse for that. And everyone in the ballpark knows it. We'll see if he can shake it off and get out of the top half of this inning.
In now, Garrett Angel. And he'll promptly send it in the air out to center field. Robinson is there now, and he has it. 2 gone.
Now batting, designated hitter, DeAndre.
At the plate now is the designated hitter. DeAndre Tapia earned himself an RBI with a sac fly his last time at the plate. Started to go around, but it's ruled strike 1 anyway. 2 out, nobody on. Fouled off. Weekly hit towards first. Canale is up with it, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So it's 1 run on 1 base hit, the home run, no errors, and no one left. Home half of the 5th coming up. The Rockhounds are out in front, 6-4. So here's the cleanup hitter, Willis Robinson. Couple of singles to his credit thus far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hard hit ball to second. Played on the backhand. Throw to first is in time for the first out.
Now batting, third baseman, Miguel Miranda.
Stepping up now, Miguel Miranda. Already 2 for 2. He'll look to add on right here. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. This is skied into short left center. Cordero onto the grass. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Boy, he showed some pretty good range, heading pretty deep into the outfield to bring that one down. Thought the outfielder might call him off, but he clearly had it under control.
Standing in now, Cedric Abercrombie. He grounds it sharply to third. Angel takes it in. On to first, and they don't come any easier than that. A 3-pitch inning, and the side is retired. So they breeze through this half of the inning. 5 innings complete. The Rockhounds lead it 6-4. Into the box now, Ramon Hernandez. Now the pitch. Up and away to start the inning. It's 1-0. Now the 1-0 is laid off for ball 2.
And this is why he's struggling right here. He's not able to pound the strike zone early in the count. These guys are finding themselves in serious count leverage situations, and good hitters aren't going to miss.
Trojanowski comes in a few steps as he hauls it in for the first out. And here now is Dustin Garneau. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball 1. The 1-0 is a fastball that misses. Three and 0 now.
Well, he knows it, but this is the kind of guy you just have to go right after. He's not the biggest threat with the bat, so it's time to challenge him right here.
Here's the two-seam fastball that bears in a bit too tight. It's ball 4. Coming to the plate now, Barry White. First pitch coming. Here it is. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. Comes set, and the 0-1. And it's fouled away.
If you're going to get a swing on a fastball that far in off the plate, I think you got to go right back in there or bounce something soft down and away.
Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Bruno Perez. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. The 0-1 takes a look at one catching the outside corner. 0-2 count. Here's the pitch. This is popped up. Abercrombie moving to his left. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Darrell Lloyd enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
Number 6, Darrell Lloyd.
Leading off the inning, Luis Ibarra, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
Now at the plate, Lee Tan. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. This is line to left, but pretty much right at the left fielder as he takes it in for the 2nd out.
Now batting, catcher, Darrell Mayer.
So coming to the plate, Darrell Mayer. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Late on the fastball there as this one skied out toward right. In there, a base hit. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Colby Trojanowski. He's 2 for 3 thus far. Here's the first pitch to him. Swing and a liner toward the gap in left center. And this is into the gap for his third hit of the night, and it'll be good for extra bases. So now they'll have two men in scoring position following the two-out double.
Wow, how quickly things can turn around in this game. He gets the first two outs of the inning, and he looks like he's on cruise control, thinking that he'll get out of the inning without even breaking a sweat. But then a single and a double, and now he's stuck with runners on second and third.
Here comes the first pitch. Yanked on the ground down the line. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Mayer, the runner at third. Trojanowski at second with two gone. Line drive to left. And he will deliver one of the biggest at-bats of the night. It's a base hit. And not in time as the run scores.
Hey, guys, he doubled up right there. Back-to-back sliders. Nice job by the batter right there. Just misses the first one, makes the adjustment, stays a little shorter, and drives the next pitch for a base hit.
Into the box now, Lester Canales.
And he puts it on the ground to second.
Scooped up on the backhand. He'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. So it's a run on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 men left on. We're through 6 full. The Rockhounds are out in front, 6-5. Back here on the show. Before we start the 7th, let's pause to take a quick look at how we got here. It's our game summary through the first 6 innings of play. So stepping in, Steve Lombardozzi. He'll be tasked with starting things as we begin the 7th. Popped him up. Canales in foul ground. And he brings it in on the warning track. Digging in, Eric Cordero. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. And a fastball just a bit high.
Well, 2-0 now, and this is where he makes his money. If he gets a pitch to hack at, you can bet he's not going to hold back.
Line toward right center. And that falls in for a solid base hit, his second of the night. And he'll reach second now with 1 away.
When you're leading by 1 run, you want to do everything you can to add to the lead and give your bullpen a little breathing room. It makes a big difference, so double here goes a long way towards making that a real possibility.
Kyle Atwood comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. Outside for a ball, 1-1. 1 out and a runner on second base. A ball and 2 strikes. Count still at 1-2.
Gotta believe that was a mislocation because it missed right down the middle. This guy's gonna have nightmares at the plate thinking about missing that one.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Kyle Atwood goes down for out number 2 in the top half. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
Standing in, DeAndre Tapia. 2 outs and 2 runners aboard here in the 7th inning. A fastball that finds the outside corner. Runners at the corners, 2 men out. Behind 0-2 now. Miranda into foul territory. And this is going to get down. It's a foul ball. Now he drops a changeup on him. Strike 3 called, and a great pitch there to retire the side. Kevin Hurd gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Kevin Hurd.
Leading off the inning, Willis Robinson, and they'll need him to get something going here.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
Atwood is to his left as he puts it away in the alley for the first out of the inning.
Third baseman.
Digging in once again, Miguel Miranda. 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. And that gets him on the mound. Thankfully, he's able to recover, and he gets the second out at first. And time now to see quite where that got him. And it appeared from up here at least, and his actions on the field confirm it. It looked like it got him on his drive leg, which could be problematic, of course, for him. But from the way he's trying to walk it off, I think he's going to try to continue. Striding in once again, Cedric Abercrombie. He's ready. Here's the first offering. This is in the air out to straightaway center. Atwood has it in his tracks. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Leading off the inning, Ramon Hernandez, as they'll look for some added insurance before the bottom half of the inning. Takes a high fastball for a strike. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Tan giving chase. He's got it one away. Ready for another chance, Dustin Garneau. It was a walk in his last trip. And this ball's pretty well struck high and deep to left field. And foul, though it had the home run distance. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Trojanowski is there. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
First baseman number 1.
Digging in to try it again, Barry White. He got called out on strikes his last time through. In there, and it's 0-1.
Stuff has never been a problem with this pitcher. It's execution and location that has always been his bugaboo. And that's exactly what happened here. I know he's ahead 0-1, but he's finding the harder to plate way too often.
The 1-1. Hit on the ground to third. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. So we go quietly here in this half inning. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. The Rockhounds lead it 6-5.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for Midland. Number 12.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Luis Ibarra. He'll have a new pitcher waiting for him as we begin their half of the 8th.
Leading off for San Antonio.
And the pitch.
Designated hitter.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Atwood over to his right, makes the play, 1 away. Ready for another shot now, Lee Tan, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here. First delivery to him on the way. Hits this one hard the other way. Cordero ranges to his left. And the throw is wide as it pulls the first baseman off the bag.
Man, there's just no excuse for a middle infielder to make a play like that, especially your shortstop. Looked like a routine play, but for some reason, he just pulled the first baseman off the bag. It happens, but you never want to give a team extra outs.
Into the box, Darryl Mayer. Lifted the other way out to left center. Perez on the move. He gets there, and that's the second out. So a crucial moment here, and standing in, Colby Trojanowski. And he does so representing the possible go-ahead run. First pitch on its way. Hit the other way out toward right field. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Bruno Perez. He'll try and lead things off here in inning number 9. 9th inning begins as the first pitch is taken for ball 1. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. The 1-1 is in there for the second strike. Next pitch coming up here will make it an even 100 for the ball game. hit in the air out to center field. Robinson has a beat on it. One away.
Now batting, second baseman, Steve Lombardozzi.
Ready once again, Steve Lombardozzi. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. A ball and no strikes.
Well, he's thrown a lot of pitches in this one, but it's not like he's walking a bunch of guys. Only one free pass to this point, but they're still making him work really hard.
One-run game here in the top of the ninth. Again, he sends it out of play. The 1-2. Misses up and in.
I don't blame the pitcher one bit for trying to get the chase right there. He's been fouling everything off. He's still got the entire arsenal open to him. So we'll see what pitch he comes with next.
This is back toward the mound. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And the recovery won't be in time as he'll beat the throw to first. Digging in and looking for more, Eric Cordero. He's 2 for 4 in the ballgame. Lombardozzi stands at first with 1 out. Seared down the first baseline, but this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2. That misses. 1-2. Lays off 2-2 now.
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt, but he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
Heading out towards shallow right. Tan moves over, and he makes the catch for the second out. Now batting, Kyle Atwood. From the stretch, here's the pitch. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. Favorable call in there for a strike. Outside, 2-1. 2 out with the man at first. Oof, and I'm not sure I've seen a swing that bad even in a video game. It's 2-2 now.
For the most part, he's looked really locked in at the plate in this game. Not so much on that swing, though.
3-2, full count. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. Lifted the other way down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. Another payoff pitch. Now a swing and a fly ball. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. And he looks at one that misses, and that's an excellent job of making his man throw a lot of pitches as he toughs out a walk. Digging in the switch hitter, Garrett Angel. He's doubled and singled in 4 at-bats in this contest. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. There's a strike. The 1-2. And this is going to find the crowd down the left field line. Count holds at 1-2. And this is taken for a ball high and tight. 2-2. 2 down, runners at first and second. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Gone. He finds the short porch for a home run. So a 3-run blast to straightaway left as they open up a 4-run lead.
Yeah, he is kicking himself right now. He worked his tail off to get out of that jam and was 1 strike away from getting there, and then boom, all that work goes to waste. From 0 damage to a 3-run homer in the blink of an eye.
Takes a pitch high and away for ball 1.
I'm seeing all the signs of fatigue right now. This is when you really have to bear down mentally as a pitcher.
And that's into the corner, a foul ball in right. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Still a ball and 2 strikes. swung on, and this one's driven in the air as well to deep right field. Tan retreats to the track, and he'll put this one away. So a sigh of relief as the side is retired. But the big blow of the inning comes right here, a 3-run home run. We'll go to the bottom of the ninth. The Rockhounds are out in front, 9-5. Striding in and working on a terrific performance in this one, Ryan Benjamin. And we'll see if he can put together a rare 5-hit performance here. No balls and a strike to count. The windup and the 0-1. Swing and a liner. And that gets down, and we'll see if that's extra bases. Around first, he's digging for second. The relay, not in time, and he's in there with a double. Boy, and they have not been able to get him out. This is now a 5-hit ball game for him here, and those don't come along every day. In now, Lester Canales. That's lifted the other way out to left. Perez moves over. One down. And the throw in gets away from him. And that's the second out.
What?
Oh, man, that's a total brain cramp out there on the bases. He might have thought it was going to get down, but you've got to be sure. Instead, they double him off, and that really changes this inning.
Stepping in now, Willis Robinson. And this ball swung on and hit to center field, and this should do it. Atwood is there to make the catch, and with that, the ball game is over.
Well, in hindsight, it was the right choice to let the setup guy stay in the game and finish this thing. I wasn't so sure before, but the results sure speak for themselves.
This one comes to a close with a 9-5 final. Midland used a 3-run ninth to help propel them to the win. Tommy Diori earns the victory on the mound. Greg Braxton was hit hard to the tune of 7 earned as he takes the loss. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
And so tonight ends up in a disastrous defeat for the San Antonio Missions. Well, it was pretty much all said and done. The Missions had 5 runs, 18 hits, and a disastrous 4 errors. Well, the Rockhounds took the win tonight. Tonight's final score, 9-5 over the Missions. Well, tomorrow is the 4th and final game of this 4-game set. And after that, the visiting Corpus Christi Hooks arrive out of inside to pay San Antonio a visit. Well, this will just about do it for tonight. 1-all for Midland. This bodes for them.